Hey guys. So today I want to tell you how to actually make an event, because I have found that as I'm organizing events, I'm getting a lot of people interest, not necessarily attending the events, but actually people getting interested and then following up with them. So I want to share with you how to actually create an event. And the first thing I do is I go to canva.com. I hope you can see it here. It's called canva.com. And what we're going to do is actually make a pretty picture. So to actually put on our Facebook so we can actually have something that's interesting. So here we go. Here's what you do. You go here and you click on, let me show you. So you sign up on canva.com and this is what you will see. Okay, here's some designs that I've done before. You'll probably recognize one of these two. That doesn't have to be that one. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You go here, and here at the top is all kind of things you can create. Canva is probably one of the best things ever, guys. It's free and it's phenomenal. So I'm going to do a Facebook post this time. You can also do a Facebook cover, just so you know. There's all kind of different things you can do. And a Facebook cover actually might be interesting. You can also do a Facebook event. Let's go and see Facebook event cover. So let's do that one, because that's probably what we want. Okay. Here you go. Beautiful. Now you can actually click any of those that attract you. Let's do this one. And then you can anything write. So we're going to do one. This is about love, really. We won't do that. We do finally feel better. That's one of my phrases, labeling. So we can do that. I can change here the settings of it. And you got to play with this a little bit, guys. I can change the picture here, for example. I can choose one of the photos that it comes with for free. So I can say, okay, I want this picture. I can drag it and put it in there. And then I can change the settings of it. Or I can upload my own picture. For example, here's one. I'm going to just do this one for now. So this one, here we go. It's a cool one for you, Diane. So you can change something about that. You can change these colors if you want to. You can make them more bold, for example, or you can keep the same one. I kind of like these colors. And this one, of course, I want to change to something else. And I could put a date in there, for example, or online, or I put next Saturday, whatever you want to do there, right? Whatever you want to say in your picture, okay? Now, having that, you got it, right? Awesome. You've got a beautiful picture here. Now we're going to download it. And here's some different ways to download it. I'm going to do a small file this time, and I'm just going to download it, and it will download to my computer. Okay, there we go. Here it is. Beautiful picture of this beautiful family, and it's all ready to go. Now, let me go back. And what I want to do now is, let me get rid of this bar. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to do that because it's actually right in my way. What I want to do, there we go. Perfect. I want to go to Facebook. And now I want to make an event. And it's all laid out for here, guys. Here it is. Events. See that? So we're going to click on the event. And now here we go. There's all kinds of events already happening with me as well, right? But I want to create an event. So here I go. Create an event. And either a public or a private or a public event. In this case, I want to invite a lot of people. So I'm going to actually do a public event. Here we go. So what am I going to do with this public event? First, I'm going to select the host. Now, you should have already created your own personal profile page. So here you have a couple of solutions. I can event host from my own personal page. Okay, I can do it from my business page that I created. So depending on what you want to do, I'm going to this time create from my business page. Then I'm going to do an event video. All right. Now, this I want to, of course, change. This is an old one for me. And what I want to do is pick up that one that I did just now and plug it in there. There we go. Now I can drag to reposition it if I want to, but I like it. Okay, short name, finally feel better. Online, and I often pick out the Zoom that I'm going to do it. And then, of course, here is come and join me next week. Come and join me for an awesome seminar. Whatever you want to do. You can look at my old, if you go to Brain Gut Connections, you can find some of my ways of doing that. Here we are. Select category. Well, this for me is always, you can do fitness. I like to do health, whatever you want to. And then here you have the option to add a co-host. So you could add me, for example, or here, that's why don't I, since I'm with Diane, why don't I add Diane? Okay. Here, this is cool. We can add a schedule. So we can actually say, this is the date it starts. You can add another date. So that's what I did last time. I have like 2 or 3 different dates I'm doing this. Very convenient. You can add some different schedules. Okay. Go back. We'll save this one. Actually, let's remove this one. And this one. Just have to put an end time. Same date. There we go. See? What am I going to call it? Times. There we go. Okay, now here, you also have the option to actually connect this with Eventbrite. This was confirm attendance. You can add that as well. And then, of course, you can add any kind of ticket link that you have. That you can do that or you cannot do it. That doesn't matter. Here's some options. Who can post. You can display the guest list or not. Who can post. I generally let people post. I don't get crazy, but you could limit that if you want to. And I do ask this. People can ask questions about your event on Messenger, which means then it directly links to your Messenger, and they can ask you questions, which I like. Okay, so let's go to create. And let's create the event. And bam, there it is. Now, this is the cool thing, okay? Here you can share. See that? You can do all kind of things. You can share as a post, which means that if we click that, we're gonna immediately, you can share on your timeline, or you can share in a group that you have, share on a page that you manage, and you can share it. And they say, this is cool. Share in a private message, share. You can share what's going on here. So that's, if you share in a private message, you can write something here, like, hope you can come, or something like that. And then you can start inviting these people. And they will get it as a private message. Really cool. Another one to share is invite friends. And then you can actually go and find certain people who've attended my events before. So, for example, I can go here and I can go to my event that I did before. For example, I want to go to everybody who has attended my groups, or I want to anybody who attends Moms for Mental Health. Now I can actually select all of those who are my friends there and invite them. See how cool that is? I can go to Finally Feel Better, and who's been there before, all these people who attended my last event, and again, I can select them. So I can go to Claim Your Power, which is only one. Here, Heal the Gut and Help the Mind. That's not an event that I one time did. I can select all those people who were interested before and actually connect them to there. So it's a very beautiful way to invite very quickly. The other thing I always say is a personal note to somebody and say, hey, or phone call or text or something like that is beautiful and will really help you. Okay? I hope this helps. So this is then when you share it, and then you have your event. Okay, and on the day itself, what I always go is I go back and say who is interested and who is going. So once people start saying that they're interested here, I'll get information about that. And I always do check up with the interested people right before the call and say, hey, so you were interested. And then people respond to me often. They say, not all the time, but they say, oh, sorry, I can't make it. And then I set up an appointment with them. I will say, like, guys, really talking about this, the important part to remember is that part of the event, usually 98% of the event, is just getting people interested. I have a lot of people who say, okay, I'm interested, and then don't come. I have a couple of calls where people, or 1 or 2 people show up, or nobody shows up. I do the call anyway. I kind of record it. But the other thing I do is I go back and I say, who is interested in what I'm doing? Can I invite them again? Can I invite them to a private conversation, right? A private call, chat with me, like privately one-on-one. And that's how I get a lot of my people nowadays. So events are awesome. Online events are awesome. They are much less stressful, I find, than in-person events. They can be just as well. And if you do them, if you take care of them well, they can really help you. So I'm going to stop. Well, actually, I want to show you guys one more thing. And that's for those people who have already a page. So let's go home. Let's go and look at people who have a page already. I'm going to go to my page, Brain Gut Connections with Anna-Marie. Now, this is what I did, and I want to show you this. So I actually posted, oh, it's already there. I have to go and delete that. Okay, so it's funny. I didn't know I was going to post already. Anyway, I'll delete it. Don't worry. So here you go. Now, why did I actually reach 800 people and event response of 4? Well, that's because I promoted it. Now you can say, okay, it reached 800 people and 4 responses. This is just a tryout, guys. The nice thing about this, though, that I got 5 people who reached out to me who were professionals and who were truly interested in starting with Amari. So to me, putting a little bit of money behind it actually was really, really good. Now, what I did with this, I actually promoted this. I actually went to ads and I made an ad out of it and I started promoting it. Now, that's a little bit beyond what I want to do right now, but I will tell you that the cool thing is that you can actually make an ad with this and you can start doing ad. And don't be afraid of this, okay? This is what I've done recently, and this is where you can see some of the responses. You can see that this one, this increased focus and emotional resilience, actually got a lot of responses. So I'm really, really happy with that. So, but just so you know, you can actually promote this further out. And if you want some help with it, well, I'll do another video later on. I don't want to overwhelm you. Right now, I would say most of all, what I would love for you to do is make events. Do at least 1 or 2 events per week. And start inviting people to it. You will get a momentum and a movement going. That's pretty awesome. So that's my biggest invitation. Have fun with that. If you want me to come to your event, I always love to come as well. Just invite me and I'll see if I can make it. And if there's any other questions, go and let me know. Thanks, guys. I'm going to stop this recording and we'll talk soon.